Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO update video, and today is the 28th of December 2021. We have got a new DMO update and some new events as well, which this is probably the last update of 2021. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and let's get started. And the first thing we have is a new Digimon, Lilithmon X, which is the X version of Lilithmon, and for some reason it's a burst mode X instead of a Mega X. But yeah, whatever. It's a new loot box Digimon, meaning the only way to obtain the X Factor for Lilithmon is from the cash shop loot box. It's a 69 crown item, and I believe it has a 1% chance of pulling Lilithmon X. So yeah, now let's take a look at Lilithmon X's stats, and she is a triple S rank Digimon for some reason. And as you can see, her stats, base HP and base attack, it's kinda like a normal triple S Digimon. The attack is kinda on the lower side, not as good as AOX of course. And yeah, we scroll down a bit, we can take a look at his skills and skill cooldown. And yeah, her family, she's a Nightmare Soldier and Dark Area Dark Area family. It's another loot box Digimon. Honestly, I don't really care about loot box Digimon, so let's move on to the next thing, which is Rebalance for some free-to-play X Digimons. Now, not all the Digimons are free to play, but some of them are. And yeah, this is the list of the Digimons that got rebalanced. You can see most of the older Digimon and the weaker X Digimons have got rebalance. It's a permanent buff basically. And as you can see, there's actually some interesting stuff. The Digimons that got the most buff, I would say, is Digimon X. You can see attack changes from 1.8 thousand to 2.1 thousand, which is actually a decent increase. Also, there is skill. Look at this. The skill increase is actually huge. In addition of the scaling as well also got changed, the amount of increase of the skill damage you get when you level up the skill. And of course with the buff comes a rank change. All Digimon have got an increased rank. Now one thing I will say is, I think the most changes here, or the biggest change I will say, is to Digimon X. Totally not biased, but I think he got the biggest buff, mainly to his F3. It's now a strong, kinda like a mini nuke type skill. It has like a short cooldown. Not short, like not very long, but not very short, and pretty high damage. But you also can take a look at the scaling. You can see the clone, it's up to 39,000 because I cloned it, which is actually huge. And it's at level 1, so let's actually upgrade it now. It's 39,000. Let's see what happens when we get it to the max level, which I don't have a lot of. Yeah, only managed to get it to level 12. And now it's went all the way to 55,000, so you can see it's actually pretty high scaling. So yeah, now Lilithmon X now have two skills that are usable. Of course, the first skill is kinda useless, it can't ASB. The first skill, which is actually, by the way, his skills are kind of flipped, so normally this would be the F2, but anyway, this is the one skill that you can ASB in. So now Digimon X have two usable skills, in addition of getting a little bit of increase in his attack, HP and whatnot. Same other Digimons, but I think this guy got the biggest change. Now of course he is a Mega X Digimon, so he might be decent when you add the Big of Evolution, and because he's a Virus Buster and Metal Empire, he can get two family buffs from the same day. So I think overall this guy might be usable, but I'm not sure. I will actually making a separate video seeing if this guy is actually meta or not, or he's still trash. But yeah, now of course the other X Digimon got a somewhat of a little buff, but I don't think it's anything fancy. As I said, I think Digimon X is the one that got the most amount of benefits from the buffs, I guess. But yeah, and that's basically it. There is no new update, no new maps, of course, so apparently we're not getting the new maps this year, so we'll have to wait a little bit. And yeah, let's move on to the events. The first event is Lilithmon X double stats. As every new Digimon, Lilithmon X will be double stats during the event period from the 28th of December all the way until the 11th of January 2022. Next is the daily quest, and the first one is from the NPC Digimon called Christmas Hooligan, and the event period is the same from 28th of December until the 11th of January. And the quest will ask you to defeat Miramon, which spawns at either Silver Lake or Fire Island waterfront maps. And yeah, he's a raid boss it seems, so he spawns only in channel 0, I believe at a random location, and he have a 1 hour spawn timer. It will spawn 1 hour after being killed, and when you complete the quest, you will get the sack of candies, which can give you one of these random items. The next quest is from Taumon, and same event period ends in the 11th of January, and it's called My Fortune Next year. And it will ask you to collect 20 items from Rookmon, which have 3 spawn places: Digimon Maze entrance, yeah, this Rookmon in Digimon Maze, or the Rookmon in Western Area East, or the Rookmon in the Server Continent Desert. All 3 of them can drop the item. Collect 20 of it, and then you have to collect 20 items from Red Digimon, and Red Digimon is at Western Area Outskirts or Lost Historic Site. Collect 20 red liquid, and when you complete the quest, you will get the mystical red stone. And the mystical red stone, basically a summon item. You go to the D-Terminal dungeon and you summon a mystical red stone and you defeat it. That's basically how it is. And when you do it, you will obtain fortune cookie. And the fortune cookie you can use, basically when you open it, you get one of the random fortune cookie tiers. And the higher the tier, the more rare it is to get. And yeah, it can be used to make a couple of items, as you can see from Digimon. I believe the only way to obtain fortune cookie was from like cash shop items and whatnot. Like it's like, yeah, I'm elite coupon, which you can use, yeah, to get like very very rare items. But keep in mind that you probably will never be able to get any of these items during the event period. It's yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, I guess it can be good, depends on your luck. Like this is pretty good, I would say. The seal openers as well. But you know, most items are trash. Of course, the best item is Malich coupon, but of course you need a ridiculous amount of it to get the decent item. Like you need 200 of that, and like it's 2 best luck, which is actually pretty hard to get. So yeah, while I would love for it to be like a permanent thing, a way to obtain Malich coupon outside of cash shop, but yeah, it is what it is. Next is the Ogremon quest, which is called turning them against one another. Pretty weird stuff. I honestly not even gonna think about it, but yeah, it's a daily quest, and you like basically finish it by talking to Ogremon again. And when you do it, you will get an item called contract paper, and you can use the contract paper to choose either items. Now every item will correspond to a quest, so if you want the quest from Lilithmon, you will pick the first one, or if you want the quest from Ice Digimon, then you will pick the second one. So for that, I will have to pick one. I can't pick both, so we'll take the one from Lilithmon. And this is the Lilithmon quest. And yeah, the Lilithmon quest will ask you to collect 20 items, which you can get from any mob at Western Area East. And when you complete it, you will get the rice cake pouch, and you scan it, and it will give you a random amount of sliced rice cake. It gives you from 1 up to 5. Yep, this one. Yeah, you can get 1 up to 5 per day if you pick the Lilithmon side. Now, as you guessed it, the Digimon side will give you the other item. And with Ice Digimon, it's the same situation. You have to collect 20 items. However, this time is from Western Area West. And when you finish the Ice Digimon quest, it will give you a random amount of the meat wonton from 1 up to 5. So yeah, this is how you can get both items. And of course, you can use this item to craft a whole bunch of stuff from Ogremon. So this is a list of the items that you can craft. Of course, the best item here is the Option Change Stone. Next is the event daily quest from Digimon. And the quest here is pretty simple. It will ask you to kill a whole bunch of Godsumon and Pumpkinmon from Infinite Mountain. They are of course event mobs. They are not usually there, so you just go there and kill them. Yeah, you kill 15 of each, and you will get the ingredient basket. Now you can use the ingredient basket to choose what type of ingredients you want. It's that simple. And of course, this item will correspond to other item crafting, as you can see, beef, rice, cook, and yeah, it's basically like cooking basically, right? And of course, these items are random item, I believe. And yeah, each of these items will have different items that you can get from it. So here is the list for the item you can get from the beef, rice, cook, soup, takeout. And something nice here is actually they wrote for us the chance of getting the rare item here. So as you can see, we have a 60% chance of getting hatchback up level 5, which is nice. And this is the list of the items from the beef wonton soup. And this is the item list from, I'm not even gonna try and read that. And this is the item list from the unidentified rice cake. And the unidentifiable rice cake. So yeah, I personally think the first one is the best, since it have like a level 5 rare mon and hatchback up level 5. Like, I think this is by far the best one because there is no bad items. The worst things like reinforced clone and hatchback up level 4. So I think this is the one that I'm personally going for. But yeah, you choose which one you want. Next is the daily quest from Taishi in that center. And this one is pretty simple. You collect 30 items from any mob in any map except Yokohama Village, and when you finish it, you will get the resolution failed, which is kinda sad, but whatever. Now you can choose to open it right away, and this is the item you can get if you open it. It's random, of course. Also, it has special chicken combo, which is actually pretty good. You can open it right away, or you can save it, or of course you can save it save 10 of it, and craft the New Year Good Fortune Sack, which has the exact same item but in larger quantities. As you can see here, like from 3 special chicken combo to 30. Of course it's random, you might not get it, but yeah, it's up to you if you want to save it or open the normal one right away. But I think it's actually pretty good because, you know, special chicken combo is kind of very rare right now. And the last thing is the XP event. So yeah, during these times, the XP, which is at 500% right now, will go all the way to 1000%, which is good for leveling. So yeah, if you want to level your Digimon, make sure you do it at the 1000% time. And last but not least, the login time reward. So this is an item that you can get every day and the item you get at the week ends. And yeah, that was basically everything that was added in this update alongside the events. Yeah, so I don't think all events are bad. The Taishi one is kinda good because you can get special chicken combo. But yeah, let me know what you think about the event down in the comments. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO content. And I will see you all in the next video.